Hello, welcome to Pokédex. Today we are going back to my Night March deck as promised. When I did this deck, I already did a video on it if you guys don't know that. I only played one match, so I did not do the deck justice. And at the time I was actually with other decks in mind and other stuff, so I couldn't really focus a lot on the list, so I had EVs and all that stuff. This time I built this really streamlined list. I actually played a paper tournament with it and I loved it. I lost against Ivoltol with Hard Charms. I actually don't know if it makes a difference that they play Hard Charms or not, but the fact of the matter is they also play the Shadow Circle, so they were always... they were trumping our Stadium, which is Dimension Valley, and making it hard to hit with Joltik, plus Joltik can be easily knocked out by a baby Yveltal, and Gourgeist, even though it will have 200 HP, it will be easily knocked out in one hit by an Yveltal because it's weak to darkness, so that's a pretty bad matchup for this deck. And actually one of the reasons that I believe this deck does not have the right format for it. I mean, the meta is not good for this deck. There's no other way to say it, really. The Mew versions probably can deal with it a little bit better, because against Yveltal you can just run Mew, but I don't know, it seems too easy to knock out anyways, and the opponent draws two prizes, so I don't know if this is the deck you want to be playing against Yveltals. But this is my list. I had a great time there. Actually, my first game, it was awesome. One of the best Pokemon matches I ever played in my life. I'm not afraid to say that, because it was a mirror match. Not really a mirror match. The opponent was playing Night March, but he did have Leafeons and Flareons and no Gourgeist. A Gourgeist actually made a lot of difference, and so did Celebi actually, because this guy actually went on the attack, if you can believe it. And because Wind Whisk deals 60 and he switches to the bench, I was dealing 1-hit KOs on his Night Marchers and switching into a Gourgeist, which my opponent could not kill in one hit. So I'm taking a long time to explain the deck. Sorry about that. I am really excited by the list, so I'm playing 4 battle compressors. Let's start with that. I cannot even imagine playing less than 4. People saying that you should play 3 are crazy. You really, 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 let me stress this, you really want to see 1, 2, and even 3 of these dudes. And if you got the third, you're probably going to be compressing the 4th out, so you're never going to be drawing 4 of this, unless you're really, really lucky in your first hand. So you really, really, really need to play 4. Don't run less than 4 of this thing. I can't stress this enough. I have one dowsing machine because it's all-around good card here, especially because we're compressing stuff into our discard pile. There's one Professor's Ladder because we're running Skyle and it can grab our basic energy. We have to switch just so that we can conserve some energy and not spend energy to retreat. It's important. Ultra Ball helps us discard Night Marches and grab important stuff like the Celebi or the Jirachi, so it's for virtual supporters. There's 4 via Seeker. I love this card. With Battle Compressor, I actually think they work wonderfully well together, and it's one of the glues that binds the deck together, because you're playing a really low supporter count. If you look at my supporter number, I'm going into them now. I'm playing 2 Lysander just so that I can compress 1 and keep another one in my deck to Jirachi out. I actually won a couple of games by Jiraching late game, so I actually started some games with Jirachi as well. I guess that's one of the risks of running this guy, but I actually think we can take it. I mean, I was always able to retreat from it pretty easily, and the opponent never Lysandered Jirachi out. They always rather kill the guy with energy and kill our tempo than take 2 prizes. I guess sometimes they obviously will take 2 prizes and win, but I think it's a fair risk to run Jirachi like that, because most of the times you're the one going to be taking advantage out of it. So we are playing 3N. N is worse, way worse than Sycamore in this deck, because the opponent, well, first of all, Sycamore discards dudes to power up the attack, and second of all, N means I guess with this deck, if the opponent is playing EX Pokemon, we are going to be drawing more prizes than they are, so N actually hurts us, unless it's the early game, so we should stop playing Ns like after turn 3 or 4, if things go right. There's Sycamores, as I said, for off, one of the probably the best card there is in the game. No other deck plays. I mean, all decks play 4 of it, no questions. I have Skyla to grab, I don't know, everything. Supporters, Battle Compressors, VS Seekers if you want to keep your options open for next turn, all that. We have one Xerosic for seeing, because it's a little bit of disruption if the opponent is starting something wicked in his bench that can kill our Gourgeist, and we can Battle Compressor it out, and it also works against Garbodor because it removes the tools, so if it comes to that, we can do that, and I think that's cool for a single card in the deck. It's an utility card that most of the times we just compress out. There's 4-Dimensional Valley. It's one of the most important cards in the deck because it allows us to attack with 2 energy from our Pumpkaboos or Gourgeist. And then we have a lot of energy, but I think this deck needs them. So let's play a match or 2 here. Hopefully more than one like I did last time, and hopefully I don't get atrocious matchups and you guys can actually see this deck winning some games. Let's see what we're paired against. Okay, so it seems like probably a Seismitoad deck. Ugh. I hate Seismitoad. I mean, I'll be running it like a crazy person, but see, this is where Jirachi would be awesome. Okay, so it's a 2-drop deck, huh? I'm not going to play Dimensional Valley because I think my opponent might, but I am going to end this turn to grab something, but I'll Ultra Ball first, so let's discard the Lampant and a Dimensional Valley, I don't care. Let's grab Celebi, maybe, okay, I'm happy with that. We get our Celebi down, or Celebi, if you will. Play an energy on Pumpkaboo, I don't think our opponent can, yes he can, actually. He needs 3 tools into play. We don't have tools in our deck. Okay, and he also needs the Valley that I'm not going to be playing here. So, okay, we have a VS Seeker for next turn. That's cool. But actually, I think we're going to be Skyla, playing Skyla, I mean, and we can end the turn here. Just so that we can Battle Compressor stuff out and attack, for sure. Could also go for the Ultra Ball and evolve into our Gourgeist, but I think we won't need that. I think it's better to just keep attacking with Pumpkaboos. Okay, there's the Seismitoad. The hammer fails, which is nice. That means we won't be needing the stadium. I guess this rubbish is not... I mean, I guess the tool drop on the rubbish, it's not relevant. Right? I mean, okay, we drew a Battle Compressor. That's incredible because that means, so it's 3, 6, 7. That's how much damage? 140, which is not enough, unfortunately. But with the Skyla, we can grab an Ultra Ball, and that means we can evolve into Gourgeist. And I think that's amazing. So our VS Seeker will be grabbing the Skyla. I want to spend as much stuff as I can this turn, and I will be discarding the Sky, whatever. Yeah, I ended up discarding it anyways, doesn't matter. So let's get the Gourgeist now. Okay, let's play this, also this. Now Battle Compressor, because I was going to be hitting that Seismitoad, I decided to go for Gourgeist this turn, just so that we have that thing going, that huge thing actually. But now we are slow because Skyla means we are going to... Okay, so 80 damage. Skyla means we are only going for Juniper next turn, so that sucks. Did our opponent draw that? Yes, he did. That's why he did not play it last turn. So I think it's just dead now. I think it's just a matter of putting stuff into our discard pile. Maybe we have the fourth. I think we already threw it in the garbage. So let's get Sycamore. Yeah. And boom, big knockout. Even if our opponent evolved into Garbodor, he would be in real trouble, because we have another Pumpkaboo coming. So okay, I was thinking Night March because I saw the tool drop. I mean, I was thinking tool drop because I saw that thing, the Trubbish, but I guess it's just to evolve into Garbodor, and it was a normal Seismitoad back. Or so it seemed, I don't know. Our opponent didn't seem to get a supporter, so he had a bad start. And we punish bad starts with our explosiveness. That's what this deck has got going for it. So it was a nice warm-up. Hopefully we can now get better wins. I'm not saying some wins are better than others, but some wins are better than others. Ooh, I'm playing against probably a deck with Landorus. Puka did a video today. I mean, not today, he did a video recently, and there were a lot of Landorus going on, so I think Landorus and Manectric, so I think our opponent might be playing that. So let's start throwing stuff into the... I was going to say shit, yeah, but I guess I don't censor myself in this channel, so if you guys are underage, sorry about that, but I guess I said worse words without thinking. So, alright, let's play Skyla, get another Battle Compressor, because I have stuff for next turn anyway, so 1, 2, 3, let's throw other 3 dudes into the discard. The Joltix for sure, because if my opponent is playing the Landorus, I don't want to be seen playing these dudes. And now let's just use this, and now next turn I can grab the Skyla and attack. Using the Stadium that I might draw. Or I can just take a gamble and try to go for the... I can try to go for the Gourgeist, maybe, and play Sycamore, try to draw the Stadium, which should be enough to attack at least. I don't think I need the 200 HP this turn. So can also just go for another Pumpkaboo. Our opponent is taking a long time to think about his Karina. He already chose the Pokemon, so he's choosing the tool or the item. I'm assuming it's going to be a tool, like something that allows him to switch, just so that he can go on the offensive. But I would actually be cool with that, because I would be... Okay, so he's charging. Okay, he has a switch already, okay. Now I think I'm going for the Gourgeist. For sure. It's still the same, right? I play the Sycamore anyways. No, yeah, but if I play the Skyla, I can go for the Stadium. Yeah, I think that's safer actually, right? What did our opponent discard? So he still has the Professor's Letter in hand and something else. So he played a supporter, I don't know what he went for. Oh, strong energy, okay. That sucks actually. I mean, not really, because I can go for the Gourgeist anyway, so there is that. Okay, I can go for the Skyla this turn. I think I am going to... I don't think I need to risk it actually. I think I'll just go Gourgeist, get a Skyla, get the Stadium, or maybe just the Professor's Letter. Yeah, I think Professor's Letter is actually decent here, because I can grab myself a nice Grass Energy. And now I can evolve safely and deal a bunch of damage. So 120, that's cool. Going to hit that thing, and our opponent can't really do anything about it. He can deal another 50 damage, and then he can deal, I think it's 90 with the Terrakion. Not actually sure, let me check. There's another Pumpkaboo, that's nice. Can start charging that thing if any. Yeah, so it's 90 plus 20, so it's, yeah, I can kill our Gourgeist next turn. We'd better get this Pumpkaboo ready. And there's another Pumpkaboo, which I don't think I can play here because, or I can just go for his Terrakion here. Oh no, I already played the supporter. What am I thinking? Okay, so we have a lot of stuff going on, so I think I'm just going to, yeah, next turn we can evolve and all that, so that's all we need really. Yeah, let's just kill his thing. Hope he doesn't end us, but if he does, we still have everything in our deck. Oh, the Gourgeist was in the prizes. Alright, alright. It's actually pretty cool. Because now, unless our opponent has N, in which case we might be screwed. I mean, we would be drawing 4 cards. So he's going to kill our Gourgeist this turn. He isn't. Huh, why? Oh yeah, we have a resistance. I didn't even notice that. Wow, what a blowout. I mean, look at this thing. It's huge, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7, 8, 9. We need 3 other dudes in our discard pile. Let's start shaving our hand, I guess. Let's get. We only have 2, so we won't be too hitting that Landorus anyways. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to discard this thing, and also the dowsing machine, I guess. Just get another Pumpkaboo and put it down, because why not? Maybe we should have gone for Celebi. Yeah, but I don't think our opponent is actually going to be killing our dude. Oh yeah, one of the... I shouldn't have played the Pumpkaboo, because it is indeed going to be discarded, so... We can play a supporter still, so I think I'm going for the Skyla this turn, just to spend our supporter for the turn. I think that's important. We can grab... Did our opponent play an energy? No, he didn't. We can grab a VS Seeker, why not? Whatever. Maybe we need a Lysander next turn. We are cool with that. Definitely. So now if he kills our Gourgeist... Yeah, I shouldn't have played a Pumpkaboo, because if he killed our Gourgeist, we could one-hit KO him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even need as many. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. If he knocks this guy out, we can in fact kill his Landorus. So actually the calculations were okay. Sorry about that, guys. As long as our opponent does not kill our Celebi. Maybe I shouldn't have played the Gourgeist this turn, because if he kills our Celebi, we will be left without an attacker. I mean, we have a lot of live draws, right? We still have 3 colorless energy there. There's still a lot of stuff going on, so not really worried here. Don't think our opponent can do a lot here. I will be playing Skyla next turn to grab ourselves our Celebi and playing it down. The second one, because our opponent can assault laser it and kill it. We're just fine keeping that Sycamore in hand, and yeah. Go Gourgeist. Keep that Sycamore in hand. Skyla. I'm going to grab that Ultra Ball. I'm going to discard... Oops, not this one. Scared you, didn't I? I scared myself, so... Almost crapped my pants. Our opponent did not never really have a chance here, I think. So we need to draw energy, is that it? There's still a lot of energy in my deck. There's 2 colorless and 2 grass energy. And we have only 18 cards, and we will be drawing 8 next turn. So that puts us, okay, in the victory, it seems. So yeah, another victory. Wow. This deck is really explosive, as you guys can see. Maybe we play some other match and now we start losing. I don't know. Yeah, it seems like a fairy deck with Ivoltol. Ugh. I'm always complaining, but I keep winning, so maybe this is the time that we eat our words. So our opponent is going to be fighting our stadium, so we have to be careful for that, actually. So I'm not going to be playing that thing down. Do I get a Joltik or not? I don't even know. I think my dude sucks so much in this match. Even if I evolve it, the opponent can just two-hit us, unless we are really, really, really explosive and faster than he is, so I think I have to go for that, actually. Yeah, let's see. Let's grab a Celebi. Yeah, maybe it's not even worth it. Maybe I just Joltik that thing down. Yeah, I'll try that for a change. I took a beating in my last tournament, so let's play it this way this time around. Okay. Did not play the Dimension Valley because I think my opponent, if he's playing Fairy, he's probably playing 4 stadiums, and I already discarded one. So I want to trump his stadium if he plays it. I mean, if I'm going to discard it with Sycamore, I'll definitely play it, because I can also draw a double colorless to play on Pumpkaboo. But yeah, I'm safe. I don't think my opponent will N, and if he does, well, be my guest. There's a nice target for... There's the Fairy Garden, and as expected. I would love to kill that Ivoltol in one hit. Maybe the Sycamore allows us to do that. It would be awesome, so it seems that won't be happening, but... There's a Gourgeist, which sucks now, because can't even do anything with it, to be honest, so I think I'll just play another Pumpkaboo. Yeah, terrible, terrible hand. Well, it happens. I mean, shit happens. We already have 2 nice matches, I can't really complain about those, so... Yeah, but we gave the opponent a whole turn here, and that's not what we're supposed to do with this deck. And our opponent ends, which gives us an energy. Maybe we should have played that Celebi there. But I have another Joltik, which I think it's nice, to be honest. I don't really want to go with Pumpkaboos. I mean, I will go with Celebis if I can, because it's more HP, but I actually don't think it makes a difference, because if I have 2 energy on them, the opponent's Evil Ball will be doing 100 damage, which means 200 damage, which means knockout. So yeah, if I can avoid going with Pumpkaboo, I will. Let's think where I think I'm going with Joltik again. Definitely not going to play that N. Don't even know if I want to attack here. There's the Gourgeist I don't think I need. Can go for another Compressor. I don't think I need that as well. But I think I'll keep the Dowsing Machine in hand. I can grab an Ultra Ball, another support, or something like that. So yeah, I think I can attack here. I will be drawing 1 prize. And then if our opponent kills us with Ivoltol, can get him back. Maybe shouldn't have played those 2 Pumpkaboo. But I felt I was going to be needing to buy some time, so I did. Our opponent seems to be stumbling on finding Aromatis. And that's... yeah, okay, there's the Aromatis. Which means we are in trouble because he's going to use Manectric. And we have to spend this dowsing machine getting the battle compressor. Oh, he's playing Seismitoad actually. Yeah, that screws us because that means we are not going to be able to play the compressor this turn. And he's going to kill our dude. Yeah, that sucked. Seismitoad is really good against this deck. If you guys haven't noticed. Go with Joltik because I can retreat if I regret my decision. Oh, there's another Joltik, which is nice. So now I can attack the Seismitoad, I think. I have to keep this hand because I have a lot of energy and I can't afford to discard them, I think. Yep, it's just to hit this Seismitoad. Hopefully you can find the fourth Joltik after we kill the Seismitoad. There's evolution, but I removed the rainbow energy, which is cool. Now there's a Colress, so our opponent definitely found one again. Right? Yeah, Seismitoad is a pain. I mean, not being able to... yeah, maybe I should have seen that coming and dowsing machined for them. Yeah, so yeah, this is going to happen, I guess. I'm going to give him a Pumpkaboo. So if he kills our Pumpkaboos, that means... that means 40 extra damage. And we get some time to get something going, I guess. I don't know. I might draw live here. I'm not really that, but okay, I'll take it. Keep drawing energy, that sucks. Ugh, okay. Now I think we're dead. I think that was it, basically. Because now we can't battle compressor again. We had to discard our cards, so... yeah, Seismitoad combined... I think we can actually deal with Lysander's trump card, not under Seismitoad lock. That's just disgusting. I mean, I can try, but I guess... ugh, I don't know. It's not really feasible, is it? I mean, yeah, I think I can now attack with just with Yveltal and kill us, but Night March for 0 damage, that's embarrassing. Can Night March for 20 next turn. Yeah, we're just dead here. Keep playing though. There's another huge Colress, I guess. I'll keep playing because I think the video would be huge if I went into another match, so I'll just finish this one. Don't really know what's going through my opponent's mind. Okay, so actually that's kind of cool for us. I hope she attacks us. Yeah, that's actually huge right there. Wow, the opponent is falling for it. She's killing our Gourgeist. That's awesome. Now hopefully we can get something going next turn, like... how many dudes do we have? 1. Okay. Oh, I can compress and grab. Yeah, it's not enough. It's not enough. This sucks. Maybe I can draw them with Sycamore. That's all I can hope for. Draw the compressor. I did, but I did not draw the double colorless energy, so I think we just lost here. I mean, you can Skyla for another Joltik, but my opponent is going to item lock us now. Sorry, it's not this guy I want. these dudes, and now I can via Seeker for the Skyla. And then next turn, oh no, we'll be under item lock next turn. So yeah, our opponent just won the game. Let's just concede here. If I had drawn better, I could actually knock out that Ivoltol, and that would actually give us something going for us. But as is, or at least just charge up our discard pile. But as is, oh well, we lost. Seismitoad is a pain for this deck. If I mean, I actually defeated the Seismitoad deck when I played at Paper Tournament, but it did not have Ivoltols going for them, and they did not have Lysander's Trump card combined with Seismitoad, so that thing was actually pretty terrible. The fact that we couldn't get the Night Marchers going before getting ready for the Seismitoad, and then our opponent just played Lysander's Trump card, yeah, that was brutal. So there's the deck, Night March, Time March actually, because we have Celebi on it. It's a Celebi version. I think it's pretty cool. I like to play the deck as streamlined as it is, but maybe you can tech it a little bit. I don't think you can tech it much because the deck is already is kind of stuffed at the moment. So, well, I hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys have any comments, anything you want to say, just say so in the comments below, and see you guys next time. Bye!